Man's best friend. You would think that people just want animals for companions or because they can do cool tricks. Good girl. But dogs can do so much more for you. There's been studies that show that dogs can actually decrease a child's likelihood of developing an allergy. And one cool study that I really liked that I wanted to show is it was done at the University of Florida, University of Arizona, Texas Tech University. And in this study, teachers gave students a puzzle to do, and the puzzle was actually super stressful and they kind of struggled doing it, but then they gave them the dog and the kids would be petting the dogs and their anxiety would go down and they were able to perform these stressful tasks a lot easier. So I think that was cool. It's been proven that just petting dogs can decrease anxiety and decrease depression. So I think that's one super cool thing. Whenever you're petting a dog, it releases your endorphins, which is the chemical that makes you feel happy. So there's one plus of having a dog. In another article by Ian Gillespie, he talked about how dogs can lower your blood pressure and also lower your cholesterol. So I think that's super cool. It has definite heart health benefits as well as emotional benefits. Another thing about having a dog is you're at a lower risk for having a heart attack and having a stroke. So those are some super main things that people try and avoid in their lives. So I think one common thread of a dog is a super cool thing that they've been able to find out. Another thing that I think is very beneficial about dogs is that they can be trained to do so many amazing things. So I watched a documentary on Netflix about this girl, and she has her service dog, and he's able to sense when she's about to have a seizure. So her body releases like a hormone right before she has a seizure, and he can smell that and sense it and alert her parents, and he can make sure that she's in a safe place when she has a seizure so she doesn't hurt herself. In another study, it talks about how dogs can have an effect on your endocrine system, which is your system that is in charge of all of your hormones. So like I said earlier, the dog decreases your stress, your depression, and your anxiety. So that has a play on your endocrine system. One other thing that's very beneficial about a dog is that they increase your activity level. So dogs have to be let out all the time. They have to be exercised if you have a very active dog. So that in turn increases your amounts of exercise and you are able to be healthier, and usually when you're healthier, you're happier. One thing that I just want to end with is that dogs are such a great companion animal. They actually can sense when you are feeling sad or mad or stressed. They can smell the hormones that you're giving off, which I think is super cool. So dogs can actually act accordingly to like whatever hormone you're portraying. So that's like I found whenever I'm sad, my dog just will come down to my room and she'll greet me. And she definitely always knows, which is the greatest thing. One thing that really helped me is just the unconditional love that comes from dogs. So I think that's why everyone should have one. They help with your heart health, they help with your emotional health and your physical health. They also can help your kids so they don't develop as many allergies. They're a great best friend for your kid and they're a great protector. I think dogs are just the greatest things ever, so that's why you should have one. Thank you.